Drop it.
What's going on, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Woohoo! Man, it was a good morning. At least for my position on AMD. Yeah, you guys, if you saw the video that I did, all right. Good morning. Good morning. Did you guys see the video that I did on sizing small, and I was using AMD as an example? Well, yeah, AMD paid, baby. Let's go ahead and look at the chart here. Okay, so let me see, get everything set up here. All right, we have the chart and what you guys are seeing. AMD on the 1 minute just trending down. Now, I had two positions in AMD. I had full disclosure in that video that you guys have watched. Two positions. One, I closed at 30%, and the other currently at 55. Whoa, holy shit. Okay, I gotta close this, guys. And then the show starts. Whoa. Okay. And we sell to close. All right, done. And that paid. That one was marvelous. Okay, up 1.84% on a day. I'm happy. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the anatomy of that trade really quickly. I want you guys to understand that I didn't front run AMD. I waited for an actionable alert on a time frame using, well, you guys, we have it. We were using the broken light indicator, and let's see if we could go back to the 13th here. Let's see, that's the 14th, and let's go back to the 13th. And I found AMD right there at 9208. 9208, that was on the daily. So what I did is I waited till Friday and played the trend down. That's essentially what I did. We played the trend down on the 5 minute, and then, well, the daily chart. You could see that's profitable. That pays. This definitely pays. All right. There was a $3 move, but yielded massive returns. Okay. So that's what I did there. So let's go and get back to the 3 minute here. What are we playing? It's still an optimal trading hour. Let's see. One second, guys. Let's see. Just well, the percentage gains for me, my two plays, one was a 30 percenter, and the other one was a 27 percenter. I'm a-okay with it. I am a-okay with it. All right. So let's go ahead and Gabe, no more confidence in AMD to the downside. Why no scale out? Because I just, it gave me more than I deserve. You guys got to understand, I'm a 7% trader. That's me. I'm a 7% trader. If it gives me more than I deserve in my mind, I'm getting out. And in those two instances, for me, it gave me more than I deserve, right? And so for me, I go ahead and take those gains, and then those gains get automatically put into another play. You see what I'm saying? Right? So it's money moving. I always keep the money moving. All right. If we go back to the chart and we look at it on the daily here, right? I see a level there. I see a level right there. What is that? That's the good old 48. So, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I get out, and now I go ahead and put that money to work elsewhere in another trade. SPY puts paid you more than you deserve? Sweet. Let's go ahead and look at the SPY here. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal Monday. But let's go to the 3-minute on the SPY. Good morning, Stout. Let's see. SPY has been Chop City. It sure has. It sure has. And running rather flat. Now, if we go to the daily, I mean, you made money here, right? You probably said, okay, we hit a level, and I'm going to play put side here, right? Put side from that's a big move, right? We had a big boom boom candle here, and then a full-on retracement here. There was money made there. Let's see, up 3.4% on the port. Congratulations, you should be done for the day. Spasto, have fun with the SPY today. There you go. I like it. I like it. Let's see. On the 1 minute, you had opportunity here, maybe not so much. Opportunity here, absolutely. Opportunity here, absolutely. This is beautiful stuff here, right? Let's see, new chart. This is our thigh gap chart. This is available if you upgrade to premium, okay? So I'm using the thigh gap chart in this example. I'm going to show you guys how the thigh gap signaled a reversal right here. Then RSI confirmed it. MACD showed loss of momentum, and it kept on moving up. That's it, okay? So, 1 second. Ooh, the SPY. Look at the SPY. Uh-oh. Okay, so you got rejection from the 24 there. Well, it came up to the 48, got rejected, right? If you were in this SPY put and you saw the signal to reversal, you knew better to go ahead and close your position down here. You would play this up probably to the 24, probably to the 13. It gave you more than you deserved here at the 48, then absolutely got rejected. This is wild. Look at that. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Speed Racer. What is Speed Racer showing us? Well, SPY down, NVIDIA down, Microsoft up at 1050. Let's go ahead and look at traffic light up and then traffic light down. Okay, this is something that we taught in the masterclass, and I'm going to just reiterate this to protect you guys from yourself, okay? If you take a traffic light here and you fail to secure a bag at the level, right, your risk becomes that 24. Once we get a candle close and it infringes on the 24, I think it's time for you to get out. Why? Because this cross of the 24 invalidates the trade. You could go ahead and see another example. This is on the 1 minute, right? You get a traffic light down. If you don't secure the bag at a level. You come right back up. That first, this one right here, that cross up to 24, you get out of that trade. Now, for sure, you could say, all right, well, I can hold and bet that there's a rejection off the 24. You can, but how many times have you found yourself in a position where you were holding and then the trade just absolutely went against you? I mean, do we have members in the chat? Like, how many times that has happened? I know it's happened to a lot of you. I mean, it used to happen to me. Yes, Nick, exactly. Yep. Everybody knows this. Too many to count, Dr. Q. Absolutely. Yep. Right. So what we talk about is being a good loser, right? And most important, if you got in on this trade here, right? You still made 39 cents if you got out on the break up to 24. Is it the 99 cents that you could have made if you got out at the level? Okay. No, it's not. But what happens? Well, when you don't get out at a level and you say, oh my God, I left so much money on the table and now it's coming back up to the 24. Like, oh no, I wish I would have took it. I should have took that money. You know what? It's going to go back down. You start satiating yourself. It'll go back down. I'll make it back. It'll go back down. Well, that it's unnecessarily keeping your money in the market for way too long, right? I know this has happened to so many of you guys, right? Whereas, you know what? You go ahead and we go back to the chart. If we're scalping, yes, no one needs that kind of stress in their life. You go ahead and you saw a level, you secure that bag, that's 99 cents, right? It bounces back on you, so what, right? Then you're like, all right, I'm going to take this trade to the upside because you have the alert here. Boom, you get a break of the 24 back to the downside. You exit your position, and then you're like, oh, traffic light forming here. That's another 39-cent move, a very, very quick scalp, right? A very, very quick scalp. So you would have kept your losses super tight and you would have made money on this trade, even in Chop City. I don't play earnings. Would you hold to earnings? I don't play earnings, man. I can't tell you. I don't think anybody should be playing earnings, right? Earnings is a lotto. One second. 1 second, guys. Let's see. Moving along. Go to the SPY here. Let's see what's happening here. Wait, wasn't I just on the SPY? Let's go to NVIDIA. And NVIDIA, we have a traffic light to the upside. Now, with this traffic light, we also see there's a level there, and there's sensitivity to this level. But we also have the MACD crossing up, and we have the 3 flickering around. Let's see what's happening on the 3 with NVIDIA. You got a potential traffic light to the upside. What you would need to see is the candle break, close, and hold above this level at 268.08, right? We go to the 1 minute. We're going to pay very, very careful attention to the 1 minute to see if there's any price sensitivity here at this level for NVIDIA, right? If there's price sensitivity at this level, meaning our side begins to start coming on down, then you know that from this traffic light to this level is, what do we call that? What is this, right? You played the RSI bounce. You see loss of momentum. You got thigh gap indicating right here for this candle. I mean, we call that a scalp, and we call that a win for traffic lights. So there you go. Let's see. Moving along. Let's see what else we're being indicated here. Let's go. Everything is alerting up. All right. So could this mean that the market has decided on a trend to the upside? Let's go ahead and find out. We are going to look at... Actually, you guys shoot out a ticker. What ticker do you want to look at? Amazon? All right. Let's go ahead and look at Amazon. Amazon on the 3 minute. This looks good, right? Who played this traffic light here with Amazon? Who played this traffic light all the way down? Can I see some hands here? Because this traffic light paid, and it paid beautifully. Look at this. Who played that? Right? Of course, you get the bounce. And then look what happens here. Right? If you don't respect that level and you get the bounce, the minute it breaks that 24, it invalidates the trade, right? Then you get a traffic light to the upside. Then you get candles hovering here, and it comes right back down below the 24. So now you got a traffic light to the downside once again, right? Listen, if you did not secure the bag here at a level, you at the very least secure the bag at the break of the 13 or the 24, maybe even the 48 as last resorts, right? But you guys have to go ahead and respect these EMAs as levels as well, okay? And again, if you took this traffic light up because you were waiting for that reversal, you took the traffic light up, but you would immediately break, you would get out of this trade with the candle break below the 24, right? This keeps your risk super, super tight. It keeps it super, super, super tight. Daniel Mitch says, I was watching that Amazon early, thought it was chasing because it was coming down so fast initially, and was around the 200. Okay, so it was coming on down. If you didn't get this trade, I mean, I could see where you're like, oh, I missed it. You know, I missed a trade. It broke below the 200. You did have a level here where it showed some sensitivity, but then continued on down. But okay, let me make this very, very clear. All right. So what's happening here with this trade, right? We're giving you an alert system on the 1 minute, right? So that you're not late on the play, Daniel, right? We also give it to you on the 3. The 3's coming out, the 5's coming out. I believe the master class already has the 3 and a 5, right? And if you missed the alert on the 1, then see if you get the alert on the 3. And if you missed the alert on the 3, see if you get it on the 5, right? The thing is that you always want to enter when isn't in fact actionable. That's why we have these alerts. It makes it actionable where you're not chasing midstream, right? Again, you got the traffic light here on the 1 minute. You missed it here. Go to the 3 minute and see where that traffic light happens, right? You go ahead. You establish your risk at the 24. Traffic light here. You enter here. Your risk is to 24. Brings you down to a level. Okay? That's why we have the traffic lights on the 1, 3, and the 5. And those will soon be released to the public. Let's see. All right, what else are we looking at? Baba puts. So we got Baba on the 1 minute here, right? And we have a traffic light to the downside. Hey, look it, you made money here. Like, this is an actionable alert, right? This is an actionable alert. You came down to a level, you secure that bag. Why? You secure the bag here, but then thigh gap and then RSI tell you like, hey, we might get a reversal, right? But then what you can do is hold until you get a candle body break above the 24. You could definitely do that as well. This is why the 24 exists. Now, I know a lot of you are like, Gabe, there's been changes, and there are changes. There has to be changes. There needs to be evolution. This is something I fight about every day, even with my own team. And they're like, Gabe, what are you changing? I'm like, I have to change it, right? Because what we're doing is evolving the strategy to protect you from yourselves, and we go ahead and teach it out. Now, if you cannot respect levels, then what we have done is introduce to you your fail-safe here, right? That's your 24. That is your fail-safe if you are choosing not to respect your levels. Now, I also said, yes, Morrow, I'm changing it to make it simple and stupid simple for everybody. I'm waiting on Tesla reversal to the upside. We're going to go ahead and do that, right? So, must SpaceX launch didn't go? Was it because of weather? Because the weather is pretty shitty. All right, Annie's got an NVIDIA call that she's looking to close. All right, let's go ahead and look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA here, you're in a call looking to close. Well, what you waiting for? Now, you have a level here on the 1 minute. Where did you enter? Where did you enter, Ann? Right? Now, it's flirting with the 13. You had a level. Okay? That's NVIDIA. NVIDIA 167? What? NVIDIA is nowhere near 167, unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. 167, Ian? Okay. 267. You came in at 267. Just about here. There you go. There's your 24. You see your 24? Now you're using the 24, right? As if you get a candle to break below, right? If you didn't secure the back here and it breaks that 24, you exit. Right? Right now is a wick, but you exit, right? Of course, you could go ahead and say, well, I'm going to hold and hold for the continuation of this move. After all, you got the 1, 3, and a 5 saying, hey, we're green, right? But look what here, boys and girls, we are not in optimal trading hours. Okay? Like, we're not in optimal trading hours. So, I honestly would just go ahead and secure that back. Honestly. It's coming. It's warning you. RSI broke below its moving average. MACD's losing momentum, showing light green. The I gap already signaled that reversal. You got a candle body that just broke the 24, and you should be out. Optimal trading hours, it's not. Optimal trading hours are between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m. Those are your optimal trading hours, right? And the reason why we go ahead and like just spell this out for you is so that you guys don't go ahead, make money in the morning, and then give it all back in the afternoon. Derek Young, exactly. Too much stress. I personally would have secured that bag at a level, right? But the reason why we have that mark now is, again, a lot of you guys find yourself in profit in the morning, and then you feel like you need to keep trading, and then you get your asses cooked. You get your asses handed to you during, the lunchtime hours, right? During those lunchtime hours, you end up getting fucked. You get wrecked, right? So that's why we spell that out for you. Okay, biggest moves happen right in the morning after open, lunchtime, and it gets dead. If you're down for the day, should we stop hunting at this point? I think so, right? So you're down, and what are you doing? What are you doing at this point? You're trying to get yourself out of a hole if you're down, right? This sounds like revenge trading to me. I think if you're down, you just back off. And as Richard says, do you also consider power hour optimal also? It can be. It just really depends on how much volatility and how much volume gets reintroduced between 2 and 2:30. There are some opportunities to be had there, but most of the money is happening, between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m. Wall Street time. Let's see, Gerard, 6.14% on the port. I guess time to fire up a little Red Dead Redemption. Then, right, Gabe? There you go. Go ahead, beat him up now. Go play some video games. You're done. What about PXD? Let's see. PXD. This really not bad, huh? STV is up 1% and he's done. That's dope. Look at this. That's a decent move from that traffic light. Who's getting greedy here? Let's go ahead. Yeah, it was a $3 move. The traffic light on the 1 minute just got goated. There you go, Richard. He gives profits back way more at 11.33. Exactly. We're trying to protect you from yourself. Let's go ahead and look at the SPY. What are we doing here? Let's see. SPY coming on down. Traffic light on down. It seems to like have found home here, right? That's what you're looking at the 1. Let's go ahead and see what's happening on the 3. So on the 3, that traffic light, that was a chasey traffic light on the SPY. I would not. Yeah, just came right down to a level right there. And then it's just been flickering and fucking around. The SPY's done. It's Chop City. We are done here. Moto up 3.25. Congratulations. I don't know, but I'm really liking the new SAR on the 1 minute. Joanna, absolutely. That's why we introduced it to you. Right? So, the SAR on the 1 minute, we're on the 3 minute or the 5. That indicator acts as training wheels that, fortify the methodology in what we do with Trade 1348, right? If it fortifies the traffic light, the thigh gap, the RSI, the MACD, it brings it all together, right? These are training wheels. And the reason why I included the SAR again was because of Barry. Barry had a horrible risk to reward yesterday. Horrible risk to reward. He happened to get lucky. But strategically, that didn't make sense because he did not know actually when to exit the trade. And that's why we have the 24 EMA on these charts for you as well. That way it gives you a visual indication of when to exit the trade. Now, this is, isn't Barry a she? No, it's a he. I think he's using his wife's image, right? So you see right here, if you were hunting for this to move down, it gave you an opportunity here, but again, greed will never suit you well in this business. And so now you had that 24, you got a candle body break above. It's like, I'm done here, bro. We're done here. I'm not going to fuck around and find out here. You shouldn't have got caught in this chop to begin with. But if we look at it on the 1 minute, you could see, right? So we got a traffic light up. This candle breaks to 24, invalidates the trade. Traffic light down, comes down to a level. If you didn't secure the bag here, the break of the 24 now invalidates the trade. We get a traffic light up, right? You're playing, you get up to the 48, but then you get a break here, right? So everything is happening in the zone. And if you go ahead and respect it here at the 24, you minimize your overall risk, you minimize your losses, and then you're able to make that entry for this move down here. Traffic light down, below the 24, boom, down. Level here, respect it. Because if you don't, then boom, it's going to disrespect you the other way, right? That's it. Ruben, you need to upgrade your trading view. And absolutely, Robinson, thigh gap, telling you chop zone, right? Now, I'm not saying for you guys to take this trade. What I'm showing you and I'm illustrating is the power of the 24 here. Okay? The power of the 24. You got a traffic light up, and now we got a candle on the 1 minute that looks like she wants to, once again, infringe on that 24. Once that happens, this trade becomes invalidated. Done. Right? You're not going to go ahead and play a call and then have this thing work against you. Now, surely, if you can stomach the emotional damage, you'll say, okay, well, I'm just going to play the bounce off this level. Maybe it's going to bounce. Well, you know what? Again, the best trades are knowing why you enter and why you exit. And this is why we have the added additions to the chart. Am I making myself clear here? Do I make myself clear? There you go. All right. There you go. Thank you. So, thank you. All right. So, here we go. That is the SPY. Chop zone here. No, not much opportunity here. Right? No need to chase into anything. It's not optimal trading hours, so you're just chilling. Okay? You're just chilling. You want me to go ahead and look at the 3-minute on the SPY? Sure. Let's see. No, I'm not trading SPY. No, I'm not. I'm not doing much of anything. I'm just responding to text messages here. Okay. We have the SPY on the 3-minute. You got nothing here. We got nothing here. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at Meta. Meta on the 3-minute, you got a traffic light that paid, right? We broke a level. It's giving you more than you deserve. Absolutely more than you deserve, right? Let's go ahead and measure this out. Definitely more than you deserve. That is a dollar move. You have a level here. You're looking at RSI here. You got thigh gap here. Your levels, guys, are what's going to make you an aware trader. You have to believe in your levels. Absolutely. Now, are you going to stay in this trade until you get a break of the 24? Hey, that's on you, right? But as it stands right now, the optimal trade is exiting at this level. We go to the 1-minute, we could see something here. If you got in on this traffic light, comes all the way down to a level, right? You don't get a candle body break until here. Here you got wicks, but you got a candle body break right here on the 1-minute. Using the 24 for discipline, let's go ahead and measure this out. Traffic light, you got a retracement. Establish the 24 as your risk. Come on down. That's a $1.12 move. Really simple stuff. Tomorrow, you guys are playing with vowels over there in the comment section, I see. All right. So at the end of the day, you can use the 24 responsibly. I think that that's what this is all about. Using the 24 responsibly, right? SPY up, Tesla. Ooh, let's look at Tesla. Someone was screaming that. There goes Tesla. Let's go ahead and look at Tesla. Why was someone screaming, there goes Tesla? Well, on the 1-minute, yeah, traffic light. All the way down. You had a candle body break here of the 24 Of course, you could have said, all right, you know what, I'm just going to hold longer. Hey, that's up to you, right? You hold longer. Me personally, I like this level. There was no reason for me to fuck around and find out, right? The optimal trade was here at this level. If you were going to secure that bag, right? Yes, there goes that thigh gap indicator right there. But if you were going to secure that bag, you had the 13 and you had a 24, which is already warning you, right? That's it. So this move here, $3. This move here, $2.15. You get the break here, $2, right? You hold on for all glory, $2.82. As it stands right here, $2.82. Here was the optimal trade. The level. Let's see. You got the first. Oh, you're absolutely right here. You do have a candle break here. You're absolutely right. So this is what happened. We have RSI break above its moving average, right? So you could exit here. You're absolutely right. How would I play this? Traffic light. Exit on a break here. You're then given another put signal. Enter on the break below. So this would essentially become two trades. If you're going to trade this responsibly, it becomes two trades. What people don't understand, and something I've been trying to drive as far as a concept, is that by virtue of traffic lights, you're essentially giving yourself two indicators here. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. You're giving yourself two indicators, or essentially two plays. Make sense? Remember, 1348, traffic light and 1348 are your two actionable entries. You guys remember what I said, what your actionable entries are, and then what your actionable exits are? I would like for you to go ahead, go back to Market Talk. Let's see who took the notes. Go back to Market Talk and remind everybody what actionable entries and actionable exits were. Okay? Please do that. Moving along, we see NVIDIA cross up. Ooh. Oh boy. Right. Well, there was more to it. Right? Traffic light, cross, level. There you go, Daily Taylor. Traffic light, cross, or level. Mm-hmm. There you go, G. Wiley. There you go. Right there. Entries, lights, call or put, reject or bounce. 13 EMA. Yeah. G remembers. He took his notes. I like G. G, you're cool. So, what we have here is we have established our levels here on the 1 minute, right? You got a traffic light to a level. You probably knew not to take it because there was a level here, right? And we're in Chop City, and we're not in optimal trading. And this is how retail gives it all back. Gives it all back, right? Forcing to trade in a chop zone, right? And then what happens? You go ahead and you run it up. It comes back on you, breaks to 24. Shouldn't even be in this trade because the EMAs are just way too tight. Exactly, K. Robinson. We have some learnings going on here. I love to see it. That's dope. Exactly, K. Robinson. EMAs are way too tight, but then you get the candle break up to 24, which potentially sets you up for another move, right? There you go. That's your next move. The AR guy says, you see the matrix now. Absolutely, you see the matrix now, right? Now imagine holding and not knowing you entered here on the traffic light, but then you don't know where to exit. And I say the best trades are knowing when you enter and when you exit. And if you exit at the 24, you prevent the emotional damage. And then you put yourself in a position to say, okay, well, there's a traffic light to the downside. RSI broke its moving average. Thigh gap indicated a reversal. Let's go ahead and give this one a drive, right? Maybe that's a hot potato question. Hot potato, can you answer that on how to remove old charts? Load the chart, then hit X next to the ones you want to delete. There you go, Nick Baker. So, this here is just, oh my God, so many people got hurt. Right? It ran up. You got pinned. You didn't exit. Now you're suffering. J-Dub, no, I did not put a video on the 24 EMA. I'm explaining it now. Yes, does it dip hard? It's violent. This is why you're always protecting yourself. This is why we used the 24. This is why I added it to the chart. This is why I want you guys to listen. This is why I want you guys to talk it amongst yourselves in market talk. And go ahead, for those who are not in the stream, you talk about it and bring it up. And I'm sure someone could go ahead and articulate verbatim, like, hey, yeah, this is why we're using the 24. That simple. All right. So that's pretty much it for the SPY. Let's look at Roku, thigh gap reversal, playing into a level. Right? All I hear is ding, ding, ding. Oh man, that's basically traffic lights. The market is decided. You got Coin, SPY, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, TQs, Nvidia, Qs, Tesla, all alerting down because the market is coming down in tandem, right? Are the blue line levels only for master? No, they are not. The blue lines are simply me finding levels relative to price action at that moment in time. And this is something we talk about often, right? Let's see. Let's look at Roku here. You played the 3. Oh, damn. Look at this. Let's go to the 3. Oh, this was filthy. On the 3-minute, Ice Tim, remember what we talked about, right? You go ahead, your level becomes validated here. You know RSI is hot. MACD shows weakness. RSI breaks. Thigh gap alerts. She comes on down, then gives you a 3-minute alert. She breaks all the levels, but really the 48, just barely reaching the 200. But this move here is wild. That's a $2 move. Go ahead. Make your money, man. Ice Tim made bank. Love to see it, Ice Tim. Love to see it. All right, boys and girls. I got to get going. We'll see you on the 12:30 show where you can call in. We could talk about your plays, some of your wins, some of your losses. We could go ahead and break this down. Okay. Make sure you guys check out Trade1348. You know, for those who are sitting in the back and actually want to learn and know how to master the system, like, we just draw it out as simply as we can to really help you make that money. All right. Daily Taylor is done. All right. Be done, bro. Tori, peace. Everybody out. Laters.